You ready?
I guess. She moving?
Alright, Mike, where are we at right now?
We're actually in Lucy's enclosure here at the Reptarium. Lucy's actually our largest snake here at the Reptarium.
Wow.
Reticulated python.
How large is she?
She's 21 feet and over 220 pounds.
Wow. 220 pounds. Yeah. Now what does a snake like this eat to get that large?
She actually only eats rabbits, which is kind of weird. A lot of our big snakes we feed like pigs, rabbits, kind of mix it up. She only eats rabbits, so she eats 2 7-pound rabbits every couple of weeks.
Awesome. So what else are we going to be doing today?
We're going to showcase all of our biggest, largest snakes here at the Reptarium. Let's go see some more stuff. So this is Daisy. She's our second longest, third heaviest snake here at the Reptarium. She's actually Lucy's sister.
Lucy's sister?
Yes.
What's her temperament like?
She's pretty good. She can be weird sometimes, mostly when there's food involved. But besides that, she's just a big puppy dog. Just really, really big, heavy snakes.
Oh, you're getting your workout in today.
Oh, always. I mean, just look at her. She's a gorgeous snake. Big. Literally, her head's the size of my arm. Just crazy.
How long do you think she is?
I believe the last time we measured, she was 18.5 feet. Yeah. Alright, so this is Butterscotch, another reticulated python, but she's a super tiger reticulated. So, as you can see, she comes right up to the glass. If you guys watch the YouTube, which you definitely should, shameless plug, we actually open this and feed her because she'll come flying out. We'll throw the rabbit up. You can all see it on TikTok, Instagram, all these different platforms. But she's a little crazy when it comes to food. So I'm not going to actually open this right now because as you can see, she is ready to eat. Alright, so this is Knifer. He's our golden child reticulated python. So he's not that big yet, but he will get pretty large. So since he's a male, he'll probably only get about 17 to 18 feet. I say only, but compared to Lucy, that's still kind of small. So not that big, but definitely still 100 pounds or so. But he'll keep this beautiful color on him. So imagine this snake 8 times as large and still that beautiful sheen all the way across.
What's his favorite meal? What does he like to eat?
Everything.
Everything?
He likes the pigs, the rabbits, the rats, whatever we have on the menu for him that day, he will crush it every single time without a doubt. This is the one snake that we technically have ball trained, so we get him to chase the ball first and then we give him the food. So he's not coming after our face, which is obviously pretty important. The difference between him and Perdita is basically he's just a golden child while she's the golden child cow reticulated python. So she has the broken up scalp patterns. But that's why she's a lot darker than say a normal cow, is because her dad was a golden child retic. Alright guys, so we're actually in our green anaconda enclosure. So we have the 3 green anacondas. This is Jazz, our male. And then we have the big girl, Ivy, down there. And then the little bit smaller girl, Ariana, over here. Jazz just wants to go right back in the water. Man, he loves the water so much. Ivy is our 3rd heaviest, 4th longest. Crazy to think that we're going to have 2 18-foot, 300-pound snakes. And then a 12-foot, 100-pound snake in just a couple more years. It's ridiculous. So this is actually Cupcakes. These are big, normal red-tailed boa constrictor, or just boa constrictor. It's kind of cool because here in the Reptarium we actually have like this section of big snakes. So we have the green anacondas behind me, then we have Cupcake, then we have Perdita, and then Almachino. And she is just a big, big boa constrictor. She's about 11 feet long and about 50 pounds.
I think she's a little hungry, bro.
I know. She's looking at me.
Yeah.
Hi, girly. Hi, girly. We'll leave you alone. Go back to sleep. This is what I was talking about, Perdita. This is our golden child cow reticulated python. Just absolutely stunning snake. Pretty big. I mean, she's about a 10.5-foot snake right now. She'll get about 18 feet and just puppy dog tame. Obviously, the Dalmatian snake. So when she was hatched, she was all white. And as she grows, she'll get more and more black, golden spots all over her. It's crazy to think that just a couple of years ago she was almost all white. Will
Perdita get as large as, say, Lucy or Daisy?
Not necessarily, just because the golden child gene isn't from the mainland of Indonesia, so they're from one of the surrounding islands. So we believe, like, so she'll get about 18 feet versus the 25 foot, which is more handleable anyways. This is El Machino. He is our Machino reticulated python.
Are you sure you want to open that?
Yeah. There you go, big boy.
Look at that. You got them chocolatey browns.
Just gorgeous
snake.
Gorgeous snake. That brown coffee color.
Wow.
Stunner.
What else? What else about Al?
He's about 12 and a half feet.
How old?
I want to say he's about 5 years old.
About 5 years old?
Yeah, I could be mistaken on that, but the last time I heard he was about 5. It's very difficult to tell on snakes how old they are because all of them have different growth rates as well. So, like Perdita's only 4 years old and she's already almost as large as the 5 or 6 year old snake. Because she's a female, she's going to grow faster than the males because she's going to live, well, not live longer, but get much larger than them. Just a beautiful tame snake. So we're going to move on to the Burmese Pythons. So the Burmese Pythons are actually the fourth longest snake in the world, or largest, I guess. So this is Jeffrey. He's actually our hypogranate Burmese Python. He's 3 years old, and he's just over 8 foot long. He weighs about 20 pounds, so they're a lot thicker than the reticulated pythons when they're babies.
Why do we name him Jeffrey?
So Jeffrey is actually the name from the giraffe from Toys R Us, if you didn't know. They closed down a while ago. And then other people think his name is Joffrey from like Game of Thrones.
It's not. It's Jeffrey because if you look at his pattern,
Jeffrey the giraffe, 100%.
Yeah, it looks similar, you know, it's kind of giraffe-like.
Yeah. So we do actually take Jeffrey to some zoo to use as well because he is, you know, large enough snake to where he's handleable, but also impressive. And then we don't have to worry about him trying to bite anybody or anything like that. As you can see, he's just a big, big puppy dog, super tame. We handle him all the time. Never try to bite anybody.
Which is a pretty common trait for Burmese pythons, right?
Yeah, they're like the gentle giants for sure.
Exactly.
They get pretty big, they get impressive and scary, but there's nothing to be scared about Jeffrey here. So we got a few more Burmese pythons to show you guys before we get out. So let's head to the next one. All right, guys. So this is actually Marshmallow. He's our 1 year old ivory Burmese python. So quite a bit smaller than Jeffrey, who we just saw, who's 3. But he still is just over 5 foot long right now. So they grow pretty quick when they want to. And he eats every single time that we offer him food. And he's just another big baby that we have. Again, gonna get 12 foot, 50, 60 pounds. But not aggressive at all. Another one that we take on zoo to use all the time. So if you ever get a zoo to you, probably gonna see Marshmallow. So this is Snaz. He's what's called a wild type or a normal Burmese python. He's about 9 years old. Again, super handleable, super tame. Never tries to bite, never tries to, you know, do anything. If he's gonna squeeze you, it's because he loves you. He's gonna hold on. But that's pretty much.
This was actually a gift to the Reptarium, right?
It was, yeah. Somebody actually gave us Snaz because he's such a nice snake, and we trust him so much around kids and everything that they were just like, hey, he's getting too big. I wonder where I could put him that will make a great home. So she gave us Snaz to keep here at the Reptarium so everybody can enjoy him, not just her. Which was a really, really sweet thing to do because he's an awesome snake. Yeah, it's a good boy. Alright guys, so this is actually the last Burmese or the last giant snake that we have. This is Sunrise. She's our 3.5 year old albino Burmese python. She's pretty close to 11 feet. And she weighs about 47 pounds, but believe me, if you ever pick her up, it feels a lot more than that. It feels more like 60 to 70 pounds. And again, another gentle giant. She's never tried to bite anybody. She's very food aggressive when it comes to rabbits. Not so much pigs. Rabbits are her favorite. Definitely have to check out some feeding videos that we do. But again, just giant, gentle puppy dog.
Alright, Mike, thank you so much for showing us around the Reptarium. It's been awesome seeing all the big snakes.
Absolutely. If you guys ever want to see anything, just drop a comment, hit the like button, let us know what you want to see. We're more than happy to show you around whenever you want.